We've known for a long time that some people, fairly rare people in the community, are born with a genetic change that means that they're slightly more likely to develop cancer than somebody else. So we're interested in understanding the genetic basis of childhood cancer predisposition.
Over the past 20 to 30 years, we know how cancers develop. We understand that in fact it's malfunctioning genes, and in a proportion of patients that's within the child. But why that happens is not an answer that we have for most children.
In some cases we find mutations in genes that might have been associated with a different kind of cancer or adult cancer. Now that's an interesting research finding. What our responsibility is there is to publish that information and share that with the many other laboratories and groups around the world. And it's really by studying many rare cases that we can start to put together evidence to say that, well, actually this gene, that we've previously thought contributes to adult cancer, maybe that causes childhood cancer as well. So the way that this study works is we use samples of DNA from our cancer patients. We take that DNA and we subject that to a process called next generation sequencing, which allows us to look at every gene in the body.
We're at a point in scientific knowledge where we're actually finding answers.
With the availability of these whole genome technologies where we can look at every gene in a patient, that's really having some profound consequences for clinical practice.
The genes that you discover that are responsible for cancer, either a weakness, whatever they are, it's not just in children. You'll see them in adults and vice versa. And so the cross-collaboration with adults is important as well.
So we obtained this funding from Perpetual through the Kids Cancer Project. So Kids Cancer Project gave us the opportunity to submit a grant which was successful, which is fantastic, and that's really allowed us to expand the number of patients that we can study. I think what I'm really excited about in this project is the fact that it marries the capacity to discover new information about cancer genetics in children with the capacity to actually make a difference to a small number of patients right now.
I'd like to be able to say that our process will identify all of these predispositions and then implement some process by which we can stop that gene being passed on.